There we go. Live.
All right. Hi, everyone. This is Ashley Diet, and this is Kimberly. I don't know which one of us I can see bigger on the screen, but it doesn't really matter. We're both going to be talking back and forth, and we just wanted to start and say that we are so excited you're joining us, and we want to talk about the new kit. Kimberly actually has it in hand, and a little bit about how to share for the rest of this month, then moving forward really into mid-June and for the rest of the summer. So first, I just want to say that since I've started Young Living, it's only been a little bit over a year, and since then the kit has changed. Actually, two of the oils were swapped out, and then we've had times where we've replaced the oils, with sacred frankincense. We've had a frankincense shortage. We've had dyes in the kit when we actually were out of, I can't even remember what we were out of when we had it in there for a while. But the thing is, we have had changes, and you know what? Every single day, I am still 100% confident in this wonderful opportunity to share and change lives through the education we can provide and through the opportunity that we provide our members to really get rid of toxins. And we provide each other through the opportunity to share. And bring parents home. Yeah, to be with their awesome kids that chew on pens. So I want you to think about all of these things and how, you know what, today might seem really hard because you're uncertain about tomorrow, but you know what? 99% of people in the world, what do they do when they're a little bit afraid? They stop. They get paralyzed. Ethan said they stop. And then everyone else under them loses their confidence. They stop. They stop getting their families healthier. They stop sharing with the world. Stop. And when you don't stop, and you're that 1%, or really we'd say it's about 2% of people, you look in the face of that challenge or that change, and you say, wow, this is amazing. Wow. We can give people the products they need today, and then in June, we give them products that we might think are even better or just as good as the products now. What an awesome opportunity. So I want you to think about that and think about the power of positivity and the power of, really being creative and really using critical thinking skills and just thinking of ways to do this and make it rock. So wanted to just kind of say that and preface that with you guys. We're sharing this with both of our wonderful, business building groups. And that means even if you've never enrolled someone, you shouldn't wait till June. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that. But there's nothing that we're waiting on or waiting for. It is amazing that you can enroll today and have oils in your hand. They've actually been shipping really quickly in the past week. So you get the oils in the hand of people, really, hopefully by midweek next week. That's well before that June 15th date that they could get that new starter kit. So I'm going to go through. I'm actually going to let Kimberly, just because we both have 3 kids each, and they might be invading our lives at some point, kind of like this one. So we're going to make sure we're pretty quick. I'm going to let her show you and tell you about the kit.
Awesome. Thanks, Ashley. I'm Kimberly Bernstein, and I actually got to attend the launch event in Fort Worth, Texas last week. I live in Austin, Texas, so I got to attend the Fort Worth launch. And so first I'm going to show you, some of you may have received the Dewdrop diffuser. It's beautiful. I'm just going to try and quickly take it out of the box. Quickly, out of the box. Okay, so for those of you who have not seen it, this is the diffuser that you will be receiving if you pre-order your kit, and at some point you will have the option to choose the Dewdrop or the home diffuser or the bamboo/aroma diffuser, or even one of the amazing perks of the new kit is that you'll be able to choose the Aria diffuser. How awesome is that? And basically what it boils down to is that Young Living created this new premium starter kit that we launched last week and that will go public to new members in mid-June because they really listen to the feedback. And as you all know, or maybe you don't know, there's been exponential growth in Young Living, and that is partly due to our sharing. We are passionate about our oils. We love our oils. We know what they're doing for us, and we are sharing them, and that has created a lot of growth. And Young Living has had to respond to our growth. So as Ashley mentioned, there's been one official change to the premium starter kit since my membership, and then there was one point where we subbed out oils. And I think that they don't really want to be able to do that. They don't want to have to sub out oils. What they have done is created a beautiful new kit that is really geared towards sharing. Hi, Courtney.
Another one?
So when you get your kit, you will find the diffuser and this beautiful box, and it will look a lot like Apple products because rumor has it we may have used the same marketing folks that Apple uses. The first thing that you will find is this list of products and their ingredients. So obviously for things like lavender, the only ingredient is lavender. But for things like your Ningxia Red, etc., you will find the ingredients on this list, so don't get rid of that. And then you will have this beautiful box with this magnetic closure. And inside of it, this is really everything you need to teach a class and share your oils. You will have in this little folder, you have some information here, and that includes your Love It, Share It paper, which gives you a little bit of information on how to share your oils. It gives you a Young Living roadmap, which basically talks about your journey from the beginning to Royal Crown Diamond and all the retreats you get to go on. You also get this beautiful letter from Mary and Gary Young, and it includes actually a sample or an example of how to put on your roll-on fitments. You get a member agreement in case you ever need to enroll somebody on paper. And then you also get essential oils at a glance. You can hand this out or you can hang it up, and it gives you some information and a couple different uses for each of the oils in the kit. And it's beautiful paper. It's so beautifully printed. I am super excited about it. And now I'm going to fit it back into the little place that it goes so it's not going to fall out of my kit. And then I have these beautiful oils. Let me lift them out. So it lifts right out, and what is amazing about this for sharing is that if I put it down, you won't be able to see it, but there's on the back, there's these little easel, I don't know what you would call it, but I think where you can just, it's a stand. And then you can just, you don't have to worry about a fancy stand for your oils. You can just pop them out, and it's got these beautiful new labels. And one of the benefits of these labels is that there's actually a place on the side where you can see how much oil you have. Oils, so quickly I'm going to tell you oils that are remaining the same. You still have lemon, you still have frankincense, you still have peppermint, seeds, lavender, purification, and panaway. What you get in the new kit starting, if you pre-order it now, and then everybody will get June 15th and beyond, is Copaiba, RC, and Dijive instead of, I'm going to mess this up, instead of tea tree. Ashley, help me.
Citrus Fresh.
Citrus Fresh and
Stress Away?
Well, Stress Away is bonus oil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you get those 10 oils, and then now Stress Away for those of you that remember. So then you just open right below, you take out this pretty paper, and you have your samples of Ningxia Red, and your 5 milliliter Stress Away, your roll-on fitment, and your 10 samples that you can use and give out. And then what is amazing is you get these 10 5/8 grams and these little cards for the Love It, Share It program. So they actually have like a little punch out, and you can fill your dram and then punch the card onto it and hand that as a sample. So that is just awesome. It is going to make sharing easier. But what I want to talk to you about really is not just getting discouraged and thinking, oh, if I know that there's this new kit, I should wait and nobody's going to want the old kit. You know what? Your members are going to want what you share. If you are excited about what the old kit has, and it's not really the old kit, what the current kit has, if you are excited about that and you have the ability to inspire people and help them understand joy, that was the other oil that is not in the kit. Joy is a really valuable oil, and people can really benefit from having joy, and they might not be as likely to use it if it's not in their kit. The oils that are now in the kit, that will be in the new kit, are amazing, but so are the oils that are in the current kit. And I think that if we lead out front and we have passion about this company and the fact that they really responded to our needs, and that they're going to transition time, and we just let people know that it's okay. When is the best time to get started with Young Living? Now. Why? Because you need your oils now, not June 15th. You need them right now. And if you wait until June 15th, you will be missing out on things that you could have been using your oils. And I can't tell you how many times that I've had somebody say, oh, I'm just going to wait for this date. And what happens is that I think that I, as a leader, if somebody says that to me and I allow that to happen, then I have not created that sense of urgency for them. I have not shared with them the true value of their oils and how many things that they can use them for. The majority of us are living in places where mosquitoes are rampant right now, correct? If I don't help people understand how much is in this kit and the new kit that can benefit them for mosquito repellent and for taking the itch out if they do get bit, then they're going to go out and buy DEET. And that's $10 that they're spending on toxic chemicals that I can help them replace. And there's no reason to wait for that. I do think that by the time they have gotten their new kit, if they are, by the time they've enrolled in the living, many of us ended up buying the second kit. They can do that, or they can just get on Essential Rewards and buy the oil. If they're excited about Copaiba, if they're excited about Archie, if they're excited about Digest, they can get on Essential Rewards and get those oils. I think that there will be value for our new members in getting the new kit eventually, because it will make sharing easy. So I want to also address for those people that are concerned, hey, I just got started with Young Living, and I do want to share, and now it's an additional expense to get the kit. That is thinking that needs to stop, really, because that is not leading out front powerful, positive thinking. Every leader is going to have challenges. Every one of us in Young Living is going to have challenges. And sure, if you weren't expecting to buy a new kit and now you are, how can you turn that into a positive? One way that I had for my team that I will be implementing is for my personal enrolled people. If they enroll 3 people this month, then I will gift them $30 credit. That costs me nothing. If I personally enrolled them, then I will be making a 10% bonus on each person that they enrolled. So it costs me absolutely nothing. It gives my members who might be concerned a little bit of an extra cushion, and it gives them, they will make their money to buy their kit plus get a little bit something extra. So that may not work for everybody, but that is just an example of turning something that could be a challenge into a positive. Find something, some way to get your team excited about this, and they will get excited. If we are positive, then other people will be too. And that really, I mean, we could have this conversation about anything, but we're having it about the new kit. So, Ashley, anything you want to add?
Yeah, actually I just wanted to add that you can really give us some great ideas about ways that you can kind of combat that thinking that, oh, I have to buy this whole new kit. I actually never bought the kit that had Melaleuca or tea tree and didn't have PSK powder. I simply purchased the oils, and I know some of y'all really care about aesthetically pleasing displays and you want everything to match, and I respect and appreciate that, but I really didn't have a problem. I was able to share with hundreds of people with just buying those giant size 15 ml bottles and passing them around. Because the power of the oil, while we might love the new packaging, that's not what it's about, right? That's not it. So once you get it in your heart and in your, in your mind, really believe that every change is a great change because we're adaptable and we overcome, and you're a leader. If you're watching this, you are leading someone, right? We all lead someone. Someone is watching you. Someone's looking to you for advice and for an example. And last thing I wanted to mention with that, and again, I know, see, I could ramble forever about anything and kind of say the same thing too, like Kimberly said. The whole point is being a leader, right? It's about situational awareness and being able to turn that into a positive. But last thing is, if you are able to actually purchase more than one, what I have found out is people might be pre-ordering 1 or 2 because they want them for personal use. And I am going to actually let Kimberly tell us how she's done that, because I have never done it. Young Living used to have a program called Development Kits, but they've pretty much stopped right now. But they are allowing us to order 5 of these. Let's talk about that a little bit. Why in the world would you want 5 kits? Because I don't know about y'all, but I'm not going to spend over $1,000, right, with tax and shipping on 5 kits for my house. While I might love my oils, every room in my house doesn't need a brand new dewdrop diffuser and everyday oils collection. So Kimberly, how exactly would you use those kits?
That is a great question. So something that I've had a lot of success with is that I keep 2 additional premium starter kits on hand, because I have not been in a position to use the leadership development program. It was taking a hiatus. I bet we'll see it come back, but for the time that I've been a leader, it's been on hiatus. So what I've done is that I have personally purchased 2 additional premium starter kits. I've made that investment in my business, and I love the fact that I am not somebody who is, I am definitely watching my budget, but when I think about the fact that this is my business, and if I treat it as a hobby, it'll be a hobby. If I treat it as a business, it'll be a business, and that is relatively low overhead cost. So one of the things that I've done is that I've invested in 2 premium starter kits, wow, and I have them on hand so that when I have a class locally, this doesn't really apply if I'm teaching a Facebook event, but if I have a class locally, then I am able to say, you know, the first person who gets started gets to take their kit home. And so then and that's instant gratification. Are these oils great enough that you can either pay additional shipping or that you can wait a week? Absolutely, they are. But it is instant gratification, and it's been very helpful because what I do is that then whoever is at the class who says, me, I want to enroll, then they put in their information, and depending on how well I know them, if I don't really know them at all, then I might have them put in my address as the shipping address, and then it gets shipped to me, and then I know that I got it, so then I can call them, and it gives me a great reason to call and do a care call and say, hey, how are you liking your oils? They took them home, so they've already had them for a week. I can check in on them, and I can say, just make sure that you change your shipping address to your shipping address so that when you go to place your next order, it doesn't get shipped to me, it gets shipped to you. Or I have them put in their own shipping address, and then they just call me when their kit arrives, and I go pick it up. Or they bring it, whatever our agreement is. But it's a really great way to be able to have instant, somebody gets to go home with a kit, and then they just kind of swap out, and when the next kit arrives, then I have it on hand, and I am able to go through them pretty quickly. Now, would people not enroll otherwise? I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure that they would. But it is really a nice thing to have. Now, 1 or 2 I think is a great option. So I have one that I'm now going to use for classes. I do really like the new branding, and I was able to do that, and I had the excitement of the event, and I actually didn't have to pay shipping. There was that. But Ashley is right. If you are excited about your product, you probably don't even need to have your oils there. I mean, you're not selling oils, you're sharing oils. What you are selling people is yourself. Why would they get started with you as opposed to the person down the street? Because that's who you are. And that is what a class is about, not so much about the pretty branding and the packaging. So just think about that. But I do love the idea of pre-ordering a couple of kits so that when the new kit hits the stands on June 15th, you can have a class on June 15th, and the first person that gets started gets to take home the kit, and then when they get it replaced, when they order it, you will get their new kit back. All right. Up for questions. Anybody have any questions?
Oh, my kids are just running.
Okay. Well, thank you all for joining us. I think that there will be a link that we can share with people to share with their teams.
Yes. Thank you so much, guys, and please be encouraged and be encouraging. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you.